Hello, Dr. K.
Hello.
I have some questions for you about happiness. And happiness is something that's been like into the thought of humankind for thousands of years. The Greek thought about it, the Europeans thought about it, and now in our modern world we also like talk about the quality of life and like can you tell me what happiness is? Like maybe this is the good start to try to even define what is happiness.
Defining happiness, it's not easy. It's a feeling, it's for sure. It's a feeling. If you talk to biologists, they will tell you that happiness is the existence of a certain amount of hormones in our brain or in our system. And the level of those hormones will be linked to a certain level of happiness. So you can define it like this. You can just define it by asking the people. You ask yourself, or you ask your neighbor, and you ask him, "How do you feel?" And he tells you, "Oh, I feel great. I feel nice. I feel happy." You can scale it on a level from 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. But happiness is not just something related to human being. I mean, everybody can recognize when a dog is happy, right? Especially the dog, because the dog is very expressive. I mean, very expressive, or at least the expression of happiness of the dog, we are able to understand it. A fish maybe is happy, but we cannot understand that a fish is happy.
So you see how complicated it is to define what is happy, no? And to see it even.
Yeah, it's very complicated. You cannot know. You see someone and you say, "Oh, this person looks so happy." A day after, you hear that he committed suicide.
This shows us a lot about the
How?
fleeting nature of happiness also. And happiness is not a state, it's not something that stays with you forever. Happiness is something that changes.
Yeah, it changes. Like everything changes. Today you're happy, but in the same day you're happy in the morning. An hour later you're less happy. In the evening you're not happy at all, or the other way around. Some periods of your life you feel more happy than other periods of your life. So yeah, it's all the time changing. It's a mood. It's like anything. It's like feeling of sadness or feeling of hunger or all those feelings. It's one amongst a big how to call it, maybe area of feelings. So they are all the time fluctuating, and happiness is one of them.
It's probably the most
And
desired feeling that we have, or the feeling that we long for the most, no?
yes, but I would like just to also maybe note that we use one word. We use the word happiness, but I mean, of course, if I look in the dictionary, probably I will find synonyms. Like, do you know any other synonyms of the word happiness?
Satisfaction,
Okay, happiness,
bliss,
satisfaction, bliss,
awe,
joy. What did you say?
awe, like.
Exactly, like it's some kind of bliss also.
Mm-hmm.
And there are probably many other words, and if we change the language, now we're speaking English. If we go into another language that is much far away from English or a very ancient language, we will probably find many other words. But in all cases, we are using a word, and this word now that we are using is happiness. So most of us, we are living in the big cities. And in the big cities, what you see a lot of advertisement on the walls, in the streets, everywhere. And even if you don't live in the big cities, you just have to sit in front of your TV and you will see advertisements, or in front of your screen, or everywhere. One common thing you can notice about the advertisement that is shaping maybe our psyche. People are very happy. You buy a thing the soap to wash clothes, and you are very happy.
My laundry is finally clean. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you feel the bliss.
You feel the bliss. When you go in the streets of Paris or in the streets of New York, do you see the same faces that you see on the advertisement, or the faces are a bit different?
Not at all. So do you think that the people they notice this? I mean, do you think that the people are aware of this? That, I mean, this is like a brainwash, no? I mean, you have all these happy people in the advertisement. You walk in the streets, the people, they're not even able to smile at each other or say something nice. So.
I don't know. Some of them are probably aware. Some of them are probably trapped. Let us talk about this trap. What is the trap?